great performances there from these S11 swimmers. It is always good to just to see the discipline of these swimmers. It's really, you know, very difficult to swim as a swimmer with no vision at all.
Yeah, like I said, you've got to rely so much on trust, and I think that's the part that I would struggle with.
Great Britain's Ollie Hind, the world record holder, is in lane 4. Torben SCHMIDTKE from Germany goes in lane number 1. Maxim BORODAEV, the 17-year-old from Russia, goes in 2. Josef Craig, he will fancy his chances to be in the medals. He goes in 3 for Great Britain, next to his countrymate, the world record holder, Oliver HYND. Bohdan had a good swim this morning, qualifies in 2nd position. Inigo LLOPIS SANZ in 3rd place, another 17-year-old. Jonathan McGrath has to go faster than he did this morning to achieve his qualifying time for Rio. And Joshua GROB from Switzerland, he goes in lane number 8. Joshua GROB, another teenager in this one. Oliver HYND, though, the world record holder, that time stands at 4:24.32. This one very close to that time, Oliver HYND, last week. Can he get close to it again? Can he dip under that time? We'll keep an eye on his splits as he go through. The fastest start looks like it is from HYND's teammate in lane number 3, Josef Craig.
Boys are off to a good start, and Josef will try and stick with Oliver for as long as he can here. We know that Ollie HYND comes from a good family pedigree in this 400 metres freestyle, finally breaking his brother Sam's 6-year-old world record at the World Championships last summer. And as you said, Paul, he got extremely close to breaking his own world record last week. So after the speed he showed last night in the 100 freestyle, that bodes well for this race.
It absolutely does, brother. Sam HYND, of course, Paralympic champion from Beijing in 2008, set his world record in 2009. Ollie HYND eventually hunted it down last year. And Ollie HYND has had a great run of success in this event. He's been the champion twice at the World Championships in 13 and 15, and he is the reigning European champion from 2014. There's a second advantage as they go over the 100. HRYNENKO has started well. He's in 2nd, the Ukrainian, in lane number 5, and also Maxim BORODAEV going well, the Russian swimmer, just being overtaken now by Josef Craig.
Josef Craig is actually the Paralympic champion from the S7 classification back in London 2012, but he got reclassified to an S8, and he's worked really hard with his team at the City of Sunderland, his coach Danny Thompson, to make give himself a fighting chance to make this team for Rio 2016, and not just make the team, but have a chance of getting a medal.
Yeah, it was a sensational swim from Josef Craig in London to take that gold medal as a 15-year-old, the youngest swimming gold medalist that Britain has ever had. Josef Craig on the male side. Oliver HYND goes over in a time of 2:08.81, round about 2nd outside his world record pace. He's followed by his teammate Josef Craig, 4.85 seconds behind. HRYNENKO in 3rd position, but it's all getting a little bit spread out now, Les. And Great Britain in 1 and 2 positions, looking good for a gold and silver double here.
Absolutely, and Oliver HYND looks incredibly comfortable with the lead, and he's just pulling away, and he's done a great deal of work this winter to get bigger and stronger with his coach Glenn Smith back at Nova Centurion in Mansfield. They went on a training camp to Cyprus back in February. They actually took Susie Rogers with them. We saw her get a European record earlier in the night, so hopefully it bodes well that Oliver HYND can do a PB here, and it will result in a world record for him.
Yeah, well, we'll see what Ollie HYND can do. Certainly, whatever happens, he's dominating this S8 final here in the 400 freestyle. Keep an eye on the splits now. When he broke that world record, he went through. It's 3:16.07. again. He's closed up a little bit where he was at halfway. So he is around about 0.8 outside that world record pace. But it's not beyond the realms of possibility for Ollie HYND to bring this back. Craig in second place. And in third place, it is still HRYNENKO and BORODAEV in fourth position at the moment. But Great Britain 1, Great Britain 2, and Ukraine in third position as Ollie HYND goes into that final turn.
Yeah, and Oliver HYND will look to wind those arms up a bit. He's got that trademark high elbow stroke. It's a beautiful stroke, very similar to his brothers. And he hopefully now bringing that little bit of leg kick. He doesn't have a very strong leg kick, but he's got a little bit that he can hopefully bring in down this final 50 so he can chase that world record.
Well, let's see if Ollie HYND can dip inside that world record mark. It looks like the European title is sewn up for Ollie HYND. You can see there the world record stands at 4:24.32. He has 10 meters to go. Ollie HYND into the red markers now. It's going to be very close indeed. It's very close and just outside 4:24.77. Just about the same as he did last week. Josef Craig in second position. It is gold and silver for Great Britain. And in third position, Bohdan HRYNENKO in a time of 4:43. So Josef Craig's time 4:35.87. But Ollie HYND, there was no catching him. 4:24.77. And he is really putting together a string of great performances in the 400 freestyle.
Yeah, Oliver HYND, since the silver medal he took in London 2012, he's dominated this event, and he just keeps going from strength to strength.
Josef Craig was off the blocks fast, but Ollie HYND, we knew he was in great shape after that 100 freestyle medal yesterday. Great technique there for Ollie HYND. Snaps over at that turn here. And he's just relentless. There's no one in the picture at all here. They're all going the other way. Ollie HYND comes back. Really, really close time to the world record. 8/100ths different to the time he went last week. So consistent stuff from Ollie HYND. And he's a little bit disappointed that he hasn't got that world record time, but he'll be delighted to claim another European title. The European champion is Ollie HYND from Great Britain. He's followed home by his teammate Josef Craig and Bohdan HRYNENKO from Ukraine, the bronze medalist. Well, Great Britain 2 will be happy with that one.